Hey everybody, this is Ryan. Let's go over how to play verse 3 of Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. It looks like this. And every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad, bad news. You called them crazy, God, I hate the way I call them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? So the great benefits of this is that we're still working on our finger picking and our boom chucking patterns, but we're double timing them, and we're also working on the classical technique of taking these fingers and not having them be strictly assigned to these bottom three strings right here. So this is actually going to be probably easier than the intro video and easier than the chorus video because it's just the boom chucking pattern with the chords. The hardest part is still going to be this E to this G sharp 7 transition that we've gone over in the different videos. But to first go over the boom chucking pattern, it basically just alternates. It's just the very first beat you start with all your fingers together, and then the thumb, and then the chuck, and then the boom chuck, and boom chuck, boom chuck, and it just alternates. So let's just try doing this pattern on just the E chord, like 1 and 2 and about that fast. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, once we get to this open string, that's when you can let your fingers go to transition to this G sharp 7, which is a very fast transition. So it's going to be good for helping us work on our very smooth chord transitions, especially moving from this open position to what we would call fifth position right here. So let's try it very slow. Let's start from the beginning of this second bar, and let's just practice landing on this G sharp 7. So like 1 and about that fast. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and to the G sharp 7 right now. I keep missing it. It's right there. My bad. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and to the G sharp 7 right here. Good. And then once we go to the G sharp 7, it's going to be the same boom chucking pattern. So instead of doing all three fingers, you're just going to do these two fingers on your finger picking hand. I put the X in there just as a reminder. You're not actually going to pluck that string. So let's just do these two bars together. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oops. The mic's in my face. I can't see. But so once you get to here, you don't actually really have to play this. You can just do it kind of like. And what I do is I actually kind of hit a dead string, and then I go to this A chord or whatever other A chord you want to go to. So let's try it like about that fast. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. 1 and 2 and 3 and to the A. Then once we get to the A, it's the same boom chucking pattern, and then we go to A minor. So let's just do these two bars and loop them. So about that fast. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 again. 2 and to A minor. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and on the A. 1 and 2 and 3 the E. Just like that. So now let's just do all of the chord changes. I am going to have to scroll at some point, but just keep on following along. So same tempo, 1 and 2 and that fast. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Second bar. 1 and 2 and 3 to G sharp 7. 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 to A. 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 to A minor right here. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Land on the E. Alright everybody, so this was the tutorial for verse 3 of Vampire, and I'll see y'all in the practice video.